Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to the stream of Hearts of Iron 4, where we are playing as the United Kingdom. This is, of course, the World Ablaze mod, and it is currently March 1939. We don't have that much more time before Germany starts to go ham. We are currently working on fortifying East Asia, but as soon as that focus is finished, we're going to begin doing no further appeasement and doing some more of the fighty stuff, because Germany has just marched into Czechoslovakia, taken control of it, and that is the final straw. We will not take any further aggressions from the Germans. In the meantime, our navy is looking good. I'm just going to double check that everything is done and training. They are. Man, we have so many frigates. I forgot how many we have. We have like 230 or something like that. Crazy. We have started to station some troops down here in Egypt, although supplies are a problem. Now that's something I can fix. Yes, and I'm gonna need to. Let's put 2 sets of supply here, and then Mara Matru is a harbour. What level harbour are you though? You are a level 8. You're actually a really big one. Okay, so you should be able to supply this area. I think the big problem is simply that this is in the desert. So we just need to stick down that infrastructure and then we should be good. Let's go ahead and put you here. Yeah. Okay, and then defences elsewhere are being built. Now, the last thing I was thinking about is, do I actually want to start stationing some troops down here in Malaya? So we do have soldiers, but I don't know that we necessarily have enough. And I'm kind of inclined to say we don't. And of course now the church bells start up. I just opened my window! We are actually training a bunch of colonial troops, so we'll just need to wait until they're finished, and then we can go ahead and deploy them. What else are we doing? Oh yeah, the Marines. What is our Marine template like? Not that I'm going to be able to do very much to fix it. 8 combat width. I'd kind of like you to be a bit more. Let's make you a 10. Which I can save. And we can also add some support to you. Now, do I want to change the Marines or do I want to change the others? I think I'm going to go ahead and save you for now, because you're fine. Unless there's some more support stuff I need. I mean, yeah, there probably is. I'd quite like you to have heavy artillery and heavy anti-air. Oh, that only costs 2? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Can I afford this? Pretty sure I can. I can't see. There's no scroll bar. The scroll bar's in the way. Heavy anti-air. We still have 12 in storage. Heavy artillery. We still have 200 in storage. Perfect. And then for the mountain infantry, you wanted to get smaller, didn't you? What was the combat width in mountains? 20. So we want you to be a 20 combat width. Orders. Why are you here? Yes, sir. Orders. Oh. There's nobody on Malta. These guys were supposed to be Malta. I'm glad I got that. That would have been bad. Attention. Okay, so the actual Gibraltar force needs to be a 20 combat width. So let's go and play with the mountain infantry and just change that around. We can probably get rid of like the light infantry. That gets us down to 21. Get rid of one of the regular artillery and replace you with a regular infantry, just so we have the extra defense. And then we can give you support heavy artillery, support heavy anti-air. I don't think you're going to need anti-tank. And if you do, then the anti-air is going to have to do it for you. Yeah, this looks good. So that's our mountain infantry unit. Was there any other support stuff I need? Maintenance companies? What's that? Extra reliability bonus from support companies. This bonus is applied to equipment types, reliability, and reduces the chance of breakdowns and accidents. How's that different from average? The lower the value, the more likely equipment is of suffering random failure, accident, or exploding in a fiery bolt of death when lightly bombed. Reliability has no effect above 100. I'll give these guys maintenance companies, because they are going to be in the mountains. And you've already got logistics. Do these need to be motorized? Yes. Yes? No. Yeah, this does need to be motorized. You know, if we're having motorized anyway, then I may as well just make all of that motorized. And... that'll do. Okay. Yeah, you already have assault engineers, so do you. Perfect. And then the last unit that we need to take a look at are tank brigades, because these are actually going to be pretty quick. So I probably want to switch you out for motorized, which I'm going to be just short of being able to actually afford. Damn it! I mean, the ones that we really care about are the heavy armor divisions, these guys. I could start training one. May as well. Alright, let's start our first Matilda division. Here we go. Anyway, what have we got? Poet coming in with a 40-month Prime resub. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Poet. Hope you're doing well. Serenio, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. I missed your stream so much. Nice to have you back. Cheers from Bosnia. Hello to you in Bosnia. And then Cupfordasho wants me to drink some tea. Let me just go and sort out the tea bags, because this should now be nicely done. Ow, that's still hot. Yep, that'll do. Hello, Helfnar. Actually almost dinner time, must have zoned out over the last 4 hours. Haven't touched World Ablaze for a while. Interested in seeing how much the combat system has deviated now from ours. I don't know. The big differences are going to be the fact that they've now brought in the tank designer and combat width changes. Right, we do have enough political power for something. I'm saving up for war no, I'm not saving up for war economy because I can get that for free. Manpower. I'm probably saving that for conscription law change. Oh good, they have the same scaling system. I really don't understand why it's 150 to go to any level in vanilla. Huzzah! Like, the scaling system is so much better. Willingy. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Modlings. Good to have you joining us. And are my aircraft still drilling? Probably. Yep. Oh, and I have enough recon So let's see if we can bring in some more. Let's have you based here. Bristol, Bombay. Nope, that's not the wrong... That's not the right aircraft type. How do I delete you? That's... No, that's deselect.
Huzzah!
That's how. What I wanted to do was duplicate this, but I can't. So we're going to split you, and then split you, and make you a 25. In fact, I'm going to split you as well, because I want a whole bunch of recon wings set up. Because I got some work for you guys to do. Okay, so you can start doing France, you can go to the English Channel, you can go up here to go there, and you here to here, no, here to here. So actually I do need one more, because they've added the Irish Sea in this. There we go. Let's get our eyes in the sky up above our sea zones. Also, I've just realised my graphic settings are still set to 0 from when I was doing Old World Blues yesterday, because wow, my laptop was struggling. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly, as quickly as I can, restart the game with actual graphic settings enabled again, so this doesn't look like garbage. Turn everything else back on. Turn you back up to 8. Apply. Restart the game. So actually that looks a lot better already. I think we're good. It's probably just the multi-sampling which changes. Is this going to be a YouTube series? It already is, Bambi. It already is. Akadv. Thank you very much for the 11-month resubscription. You are just 1 month away from earning those golden wings. Time has certainly flown. It really has. Like, the last year or two has just been ridiculous. Hey, Mordred, played Stellaris yesterday on my PS4. Don't last very long. Fallen Empire seem to be very vengeful and very strong when you attack one of their planets accidentally. Yeah, that's kind of their thing. And we can get Doctrine. Is that just the naval damage control? No, it's not. This is an actual air doctrine. Unless I want to create a Spitfire variant. Which I probably do, because this plane is going to be around a while. So let's start building the Spitfire Mark 1s. Sorry, the Spitfire Mark 1 Mark 1. Fine. Oh, starting to see German shipping around. At least that means that we have enough intel to see them. Okay, Germany's industry is now significantly larger than mine. That's a little bit concerning. We need some more aluminium. Canada can send me some. Estonia declared war on Vapid Estonia. Fortify East Asia was finished. So now we can start working on no further appeasement. Appeasement has failed, and continue this policy now is folly. It is clear our enemies will not back down and insist on demanding more and more. We must stop them now before we give them even more advantages. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned by the fact that I still don't have a France with... I don't have a France with... I don't have an alliance with France. It's not one of my focuses. It's one of theirs. Oh, I can actually see what you're at now. Yeah, see, we're still waiting for you to go with Britain. Oh, it only takes 7 days. Okay. I kind of see why it's taking you a while now. Baltics are a literal hell for the devs. Bugs always spawn there. Really? Fun fact, my great-grandfather flew the Supreme Spitfire in World War II and he absolutely loved that plane. Nice. Yeah, little family tidbits like that are always cool. Right. There was something I was going to double check and I've totally forgotten what it was. Except for the Estonia War. That can't be important. I mean, now that I'm actually getting this much political power, what do the fortifiers do again? Ah, it gives radar. You know what? Do that. And I was thinking maybe I want to give refuge to the Italian scientists. Do it. Do it. Do it now! What are you short on? Heavy infantry equipment? Yeah, that heavy infantry equipment is a hell of a lot more expensive than I expected. Don't think I'm going to need more trains than 225 spare. Support equipment we have a lot of. Let's drop you. Because I really need to ramp this production up. Yeah, we're 1.8k short. The other shortages I think I can make up, but that one's going to be hard. And the other thing is, have I moved you lot down to the Mediterranean yet? No, and I should. Wow. They've really divided up the Mediterranean. Well, the three I need to guard are these three. So we're going to need 3 scouts down there. Are these all modern? No. The only one that's modern is this one. Town class aren't bad. Right, let's start a new fleet. Let's do it the other way around. Let's put the old ships in this new fleet because they're the ones that I can use near home. And then you lot are the Mediterranean scouts. And then you lot are the home scouts. For which we will need an admiral. And for you, we just need an admiral who can get out of dodge. Tovey? No, not Tovey. I think this is going to be Rawlings. Okay. Could name it as the B variant, that's true. Yeah, we can do that. Because the Mark 1 sounds really weird. Mark 1B. Much better. Good suggestion. I'm not going to be able to get troops to France until the very last minute at this rate, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. There's improved industry. So we are in 1939. 20% production efficiency growth, that's pretty huge. Let's do that. I feel like I'm leaning forwards a lot. Let's pull this forwards. Okay. Much better. I feel my back already starting to ache. That's not a good start. Advanced machine tools. Right, what do we want to do after that? Maybe excavation, although we haven't had a problem with that yet, really. Get the Blackburn Rock. Oh, we could get the Hunt class frigate. I don't see why not. So Hunt class is again really expensive. So at the moment we're still using bitterns, I think, just because they're so cheap. Let's see if the Hunt class is significantly better enough, because the Black Swan wasn't. Surface detection is up quite a bit. Sub detection is up hugely. So yeah, now I think it's worth getting Hunt. Depth charges 4 to 12. Anti-air 13. Yeah, now it's worth getting the Hunt class. They're also 10 kilometers faster. That's a really significant upgrade. And they have 1,000 more kilometer range. Yep, now's the time. Britain's found its replacement. That's a good ship. Cool. Yeah, Halfnar, which mod do you use? Or which mod are you from? Because it's not Kaiserreich, is it? No, because Kaiserreich has a same naval system. No, well, it doesn't have frigates, does it? Bulgarian government supports the IMRO. Earlier today, the Bulgarian leader Boris III publicly announced the government will seek to negotiate with Ivan Mialov, one of the most important chiefs of the Internal Macedonian Revolutionary Organization, the cessation of hostilities between IMRO and the Bulgarian authorities. According to the Minister of Interior Affairs, Bulgaria needs to cooperate with this organization to liberate the many Bulgarian Macedonians living in Yugoslavia and the Kingdom of Greece. A bold statement that will undoubtedly reignite the Balkan conflict and increase tension between the great powers that hold interests in that region. Damn it, Bulgaria! True, I can also research hedgehogs, and that is something I probably should do. Maybe even before the hunt. Let's do this. I'm actually a little bit surprised the hunt doesn't require them. I think the hunt only required the improved decimetric radar. Let's get hedgehog mines first. They take twice as long as an entire ship design. What? Oh, it's because I have a 50% bonus, that's why. No further appeasement. Done. Let's bring in an Air Force department as well. Okay, so now we can start moving down towards Kickstart the War Economy, which I believe just requires one of these, and that's going to be the Military Training Act, which finally gets rid of the War to End All Wars. Oh wow, that's a 20% boost to military factory construction speed. I did not even realise I had that penalty. The Great War has left our people with an impression that they would not have to fight again. As the world grows more dangerous, we must ensure that all capable young men receive basic military training. is. Yep. Ow. Okay. That doesn't even get rid of it, that just reduces it. There's the removal, which requires military training. Gotcha. Okay then. Sindrin, thank you for the bits. Tea is my shepherd, I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth me. It leadeth me to the paths of consciousness for the name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the barbarians who drinketh the coffee, I will fear no equal. For thou art with me. Thy benign taste comforteth me. Can you post that up on the Discord? Because that's rather good, and I think it needs to be added to one of our official channels. Can I put troops in the Benelux region? No, because we're not in a faction with them. Ultra-historical mod. Essentially our resources and old industry system were heavily adopted and changed for World Ablaze, and we adopted and heavily changed the tank trees from World Ablaze, though that was largely before I joined. Aha, I see. Oh, I guess the other one could have been Black Ice, that's true. But the tank trees in World Ablaze are really good. I was talking to Ben Magnus, the community manager for Hearts of Iron, yesterday, after my stream. Because I know he really likes Black Ice, but he's not a massive fan of Hearts of Iron 3, so I'm kind of trying to push him towards playing 4 with something like World Ablaze. Which channel do I want it in? Put it in general for now. We can always move it around after. Bubba wants me to drink some tea. I think I can do that. Cheers. Lovely. The United Kingdom disavows appeasement. In a public statement today, the new Prime Minister, Neville Chamberlain, has announced the new government's intention to steer away from the course of appeasement their predecessors had loyally maintained. In no uncertain terms, Neville Chamberlain made it clear the United Kingdom's aim was to halt the march of tyranny, wherever it may rear its ugly head. Whether the threat of war will serve to halt the expansionism of certain nations remains to be seen, but already recruitment programs are well on the way in the United Kingdom, leading credence to their statements. New Prime Minister? He's not really a new Prime Minister. But motion of no confidence isn't until there, so... Was that something that Chamberlain did, or is that something that Churchill did? Probably was still Chamberlain, because Churchill wasn't until wars actually started. I think.